Hello. I'm just going to confess that this is the second time I've had to record this video because I had some mistakes in this. So whenever you make mistakes, just remember that Mrs. Starr does too. This is lesson 2.5, and we're going to talk about multiplication of rational numbers, and I'm just hoping that everything is correct now. The first thing we're going to talk about is multiplying a positive number and a negative number. To multiply a positive number and a negative number, you multiply their absolute values, and the sign of the product is negative. Now, I proved this to you in green, just in case you might want to know why that is. I gave a little example, 5 times 2, which is really 5 2s, right? 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, and that's 10. Well, 5 times negative 2 would be 5 negative 2s, right? Negative 2 plus negative 2 plus negative 2 plus negative 2 plus negative 2, and that equals negative 10. So hopefully that right there proved to you why multiplying a positive number and a negative number gives you a negative outcome. I gave a couple of examples right here. 8 times negative 5 equals negative 40, because 8 times 5 is 40, but it's going to be negative. And negative 1/3 times 5/7 is going to be negative 5 over 21, because 1/3 and 5/7 is 5 over 21 when you multiply, but the sign's going to be negative. Well, what if you multiply two negative numbers? To multiply two negative numbers, and if I'm going too fast, just stop it, pause it, write down what you need, and then turn it back on. To multiply two negative numbers, multiply their absolute values, and the sign of the product is positive. And I asked, why? Maybe you might want to know. Well, in green, I tried to show you. Negative 3 is the opposite of 3. So, negative 3 times negative 5 would be the opposite of 3 times negative 5. And right up there, we just talked about that 3 times negative 5 is negative 15, so this would be the opposite. Negative 3 times negative 5 equals 15. So I showed you a few examples right here in yellow. Number 1, I did negative 3 times negative 4 would be positive 12. Number 2, I did negative 1.6 times yeah, that's right. I said that right. Number 2, I said negative 1.6 times negative 2 equals positive 3.2. And number 3, negative 5/6 times negative 1/9 equals positive 5 over 54. Now, the easy one, I really like this one. This is our last one. The multiplicative property of 0. The product of 0 and any rational number is 0. Whenever you multiply 0 by anything, it's 0. So, negative 8 times 0 is 0. It's not going to be negative or positive, it's just 0. 4/7 times 0 is 0. So, hopefully, we'll go quickly through this lesson of multiplication of rational numbers. Thank you very much. We'll do some in class together.